This little video series is called Dying Dar's Way, Radically Real Spiels on the End of Life. I'm here again with my friend Corinne Zupko, and just to bring you all up to speed, I had no idea I would be willing to be in front of the camera this long or as far into the disease process as I have been willing to go with it. But in fact, I see spots before my eyes, and, I'm experiencing all of these losses, and I'm just willing I'm surprising myself, quite frankly.
And to talk about it, which is just such a blessing for all of us, that you are just so willing to just share and talk and educate us. And one of the things that you said that was just really unexpected that has come out of this recently is an altered relationship with time. And I thought that was really interesting, and I was wondering if you could share more.
Yes, well, wherever I was always in a rush hurry. and I'm no longer in a hurry anymore, which is completely unexpected, because I have literally lived my entire life burning the candle at both ends, just so much zest for life and doing more and getting more done. And, there's that inner German again that just always wants to be constantly in motion. And I've never questioned it, and I never thought there was anything bad with it. It's just the way I was. And I don't know if it's the morphine or the diagnosis, but for whatever reason, I feel like I have all the time in the world. I have endless patience. I have never been a patient person. I have been so not patient that I remember when my daughter was like 18 months old or something. I could tell already at 18 months old. She had a lot more patience than I had. So I don't know where this is coming from. Quite frankly, it must be drug induced.
You think?
Yeah, I think it, because it's such a surprise new feature. But I'm noticing it particularly with my knitting. I've mentioned before that my knitting is like the last connection to a normal life that I feel that I still have. And I've spent the last 3 days trying to correct a mistake on one hat. I was knitting a hat a day up until a week ago. And this week, I just absolutely can't figure it out. I don't perceive it as a memory loss. I just perceive it as a loss of function that I can't make sense of. But it's not anxiety producing. Mm-hmm. It's not troubling in any way. I think that we mentioned before that I feel my needs are met. So, I know I'm dying. Once you know you're dying, it's like the rules all change, the standards change. And I feel that I'm very well provided for. So as the losses can't come, I'm more noticing them than I am getting anxious about them.
So with noticing the losses, you must be very in the present moment. Would you say that? Because that from my outside perspective, I could see anxiety coming in if you're constantly thinking about what might happen next. You're clearly not anxious. We've seen you in some wonderful videos about that recently.
Yeah.
And so would you say that you're very in the present?
So I would say that there is no place else to be. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like mainlining the present moment. When I got the diagnosis and how terminal it was, there were just several things that contributed to feeling like I fast forwarded to the present moment. So yeah, that's where I am, and it isn't like I had to work hard for it. It was just, if you will, the gift of a terminal diagnosis. And very, very strange. So many of us work so hard at becoming more. We make it a goal. We make it a goal to become more present, and it's mine now. It's mine now.
Yes, it is.
So the way I'm experiencing it today, though, is as patience. I would never have believed that I could feel like it was a day well spent to figure out one knitting mistake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my life has really shrunk. But
she's still smiling, and this is authentic, and this is Dar. This is 100% Dar.
Surprises me, but there you go.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to show everybody Dar's collection of hats that she referenced, making a hat a day. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at them all. Look at this whole second shelf full of beautiful, beautiful hats, all knitted by Dar. I also just had to show you how incredibly talented Dar is. She made this sweater at least 5 years ago, I believe, to match the colors of the Suppers website. And when I asked her if she followed a pattern, she laughed at me and said she's never been able to follow directions. So this sweater was made by Dar with no pattern, totally just out of her talent and creativity. So I had to share this with you as well.